Yo, man, it's almost 4:30. I gotta get the fuck out of here.
This is the Social Norm.
1, 2. You want top dollar and pop bottles and drop knowledge? Hit the throttle on nice autos without college. Do yourself a solid, put them boys on your screen. Wait, who do you mean? I mean canteen and beans.
Yeah. Yo. You already know what it is, man. We back it again with another one. I'm your boy Canteen. This my man Beans.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Hey, it's Social Norm, man. We're going to ahead and talk to y'all, man. Episode 194. It's called Take Ownership of Everything in Your Life. Before we go ahead and get into the video, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. We do our videos every Monday and Friday around this time. All right. So, what's up, Beans?
I'm good. How you doing, man?
I'm in there. Look, today we wanted to talk about taking ownership because I think it's something that's so simple, but so many of us just don't do.
Mm-hmm.
We don't really sit back and look at our lives and actually understand that the reason our lives are shaped exactly like they are is because we haven't focused on the type of life we want it to be. There's people out there in the world who are, you know, you look at them and you say, damn, they got this car, they got this house, they got this occupation. And you're like, how did their life get to be that? Was it just ordained by God for them to have that? Or was it the fact that they sit there and deconstructed their life and sat back and said, you know what? If I want to get to this certain place in life, I got to start taking ownership and start checking off boxes in every category. And that's what you got to start doing. You got to start looking at your life and say, okay, my health, my wealth, my relationships, what am I doing that's gotten me to where I'm at? If you know what I mean, are you out of shape? Look at me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't taken and planned out the right scheme for my health to be what I want it to be. So I have to look back and actually take full ownership of that. You know what I mean? And a lot of us, we sit there and we go into this victim mentality and we want to blame why things are the way they are. Oh, I got this job. We where we work at, right? We got a lot of people who try to tell us, well, you know what? This is the best we could do, or this is all I can have, or and I'd be like, yo, no, that isn't all you can have.
No,
they treat the job like this is the end all be all.
This is the glass ceiling for them.
Exactly. If my job ends today, I'm gonna be fucked. I'm gonna be in trouble. I won't be able to. It's like they can't think themselves out of a wet paper bag.
No.
So I'm like, yo, you telling me you can't even think of doing anything else besides what we're doing right now?
Exactly.
Like
I've been laid off of jobs before, and I'm not gonna lie, I've had that mentality. Like, oh my God, I'm never gonna find a job that paid me like this job. I'm screwed.
And what ended up happening?
I ended up getting this job, and I made even way more than what I did from the last job.
How I look at life is this: every misfall, everything that happens for you that you feel is bad, probably is for you to learn a lesson to even win even better. So if you lose a job, understand there's a better job coming up around the corner.
Exactly.
If you break up in a relationship or a girl leaves you, understand there's a better woman. She's there for, reason she left you is for you to open up for another better woman to come into your life.
Exactly.
But back to ownership is you have to figure out what type of relationship you want, what type of job you want to do. You know what I mean? What type of car you want to drive, because if you don't sit there and think about it and really plan it out, and because honestly, everything is just is planning, right?
Yeah. Proper planning prevents poor performance.
And if you don't plan, like going to the gym, eating a certain diet, whatever, if you just eat what you want to eat, don't go to the gym, don't do that, what's going to happen? You're going to get man titties. You're going to get big ass man titties. All right, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So
I mean, as far as working out on diets go, I had that revelation. I think it was like pre-COVID.
mhm.
You know, in our job, we got to run the fights and things like that. And I haven't gotten so
Winded.
I was so out of shape and so fat that by the time I got to the fight, I was like,
Fuck,
I had to take a break.
hey, I hope you winning, bro. Because if you need help, I can't help you.
That's
I
all
need
it
an
was.
oxygen tank right
So
now.
like I just like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. So I set out. I worked out. I became vegan for 2 years. Like I really just
You focused.
I went in.
Your determination, and guess what? I seen it in you.
Yeah.
And I feel like when people started noticing you do something, right,
Mhm.
change, it motivates you more.
It did.
Now, let me ask you this: did people come at you trying to stop what you were doing?
At first they did.
So, one thing I think I notice in life is when you're doing something right
Mhm.
that's different, that's about to elevate you to a next level. Everybody around you who you've been around is going to try to stop you from doing it.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened. They're
Because
trying to talk me out of it.
like, you don't need to be doing that.
Vegan? Why would you be like, what are you?
You're gonna get sick.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can you get sick if you're feeling the best you've ever felt?
Yeah, I feel fantastic. What are you talking about? And it's two things I learned. Okay. When someone's hating on you, it made me look at the people hating on me. Like the people were trying to talk me out of it, they were in worse shape I was.
Think about this. And I read this in this book. It said when you are being lazy and
Mhm.
you're not doing anything, who comes up to complain to you about that?
Nobody does.
Think about this, y'all. When you're lazy and you're not doing anything, sitting there watching Netflix, being lazy in the bed, just not doing anything, who comes to complain to you about that? No one. Because you know why? No one cares if you stay disconnected and not do anything. They love that. They're perfect. Because you know why? You're being a lazy bum. It makes me feel like I'm doing something for myself.
Exactly.
But as soon as you start doing something for yourself and start changing and start trying to benefit yourself, whether it be financial, whether it be relationship, whatever, somehow everybody's got a problem with it.
Mhm.
And then you know why they got a problem with it? Because they're trying to pull you back down to where they are at.
Exactly.
When we started this show, how many people were coming at us about this show? You guys shouldn't be doing this. You guys shouldn't be talking about that. You guys shouldn't. I don't like what you're saying.
I did maybe a handful of episodes. Didn't even do that many, and it was already at us.
It was already on our necks. And what I'm telling y'all is this: when you're getting people coming to you about not doing something, saying you shouldn't be doing this, that lets you know you're starting to get it. You're starting to actually do something for yourself and moving to the next level of who you're supposed to be.
Somebody also gave me some good advice.
Go ahead.
They said one people haters are never doing better than you. Never. So when they come to you hating on you, just know.
Think about
they not doing better than you. That's why.
Why would anybody have a problem with somebody who they're doing better than?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It'd be like me coming to complain to a homeless man about why are you doing that? I'm mad at you. Why would I my life is so much better right now than theirs. I'm at least in my eyes. If you know what I mean, haters gotta hate.
Oh yeah.
That's their job. If you're hating on someone, and then let me just say this about you. If you're hating on someone, you got to stop it immediately, because hating only signifies you're not on your grind. See, if you were busy on your grind, you wouldn't have a time to hate on nobody else's.
Exactly.
There's enough for everybody to win out here. But but if you don't stay focused on yours, you're gonna miss out, and you're gonna just be left out there. You're gonna be wondering, damn, why 10, 15 years down the road, why am I not where I want to be?
Exactly.
So that's just some wisdom that we wanted to go ahead and put on y'all today. Let's get into some of these videos that some of the viewers have sent us, and we're gonna react to them. All right. Don't forget to hit that like button, man.
You know what?
It says, why do my wife talk down to me? I don't cheat and I'm a good man.
I understand. You know, she talked to you that way because she don't have a fear of losing you. Now, if she had a fear of losing you, she have a deep respect for you, knowing that you're the leader, knowing that you go to work, knowing that you take care of business, knowing that you even come home and help with the work at home when a lot of people don't even do that. But what she's doing, she's being complacent. She's used to you. She's taking you for granted. That's why she can act the way she act. Now, I'm not saying to be out there trying to punish people and everything. You keep on being that good dude. You keep on vibrating on that higher frequency. But you need to sit down with your woman. You have therapy, she have therapy, then y'all have group therapy together, and y'all work out y'all problem. You guys can be greater if y'all work it out together. Don't do all that individualism, separate stuff, because then y'all gonna resent each other, and then it's gonna be the demise of the relationship anyway. I love you. You're welcome.
So go ahead. I'll let you go first on this one, Beans.
I mean, he's right. I don't been down this road. I mean, was married and and things didn't go right. He's 100% right. You gotta get therapy, figure this out.
So so this is what I'm gonna say on this. Sometimes women, and not even just women, people they don't respect being treated well because they don't believe that's what love is to them. Okay, they grew up seeing so much dysfunction where a man mistreated a woman or a woman mistreated a man, that's what they view love as. So when a man goes above, in their minds, above and beyond, and treat them like a queen, she doesn't feel like a queen inside. So when you treat her like one, she looks at you like you're a dope. You're weak. Why would you allow me? Why are you doing all these things for me? And vice versa. A man who hasn't never seen a woman love a man and treat a man right, he sees a woman who goes and cleans his shoes and does all, and she's like, oh, he just walks all over because he doesn't respect what she's bringing to the table for him. Okay. And the sad part about all that is it's one of those you don't know what you got till it's gone kind of things.
Don't miss your water till your well run dry.
Exactly. So for me, I personally feel a woman, just like, remember we watched that video with Ocho Cinco and he was talking about how his grandmother told him every woman for the most part is with you is not, you're not the man she wanted. You're the man she got.
Okay.
The man she wanted didn't want her. So always remember that. So when a woman starts to treat you like she doesn't want you, or she's annoyed by you doing nice things, you need to fall all the way back. You need to let her know where she ranks on the pecking order. She feels like her shit don't stink. You'll never leave. You don't have any options. This is subconsciously, this is what women do. When they get with a man, they like to go ahead and feed him, make him blow up, make him not attractive. You don't need to get a haircut. You don't need to do all these things. You know why she's doing that? Because she knows if I get him unattractive, no one else will want him, and then I can have him to myself, and I can treat him how I feel he needs to be treated.
Man, listen,
Go ahead.
I've told you this story before. I'm gonna say it again. So there was a time where I was like 235. I blew up, right?
I know.
And then then one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start losing weight. I'm gonna start going to the gym and losing weight. And then I started, and then I came. And as soon as my ex-wife saw I was doing this, I would come home with like cakes and cupcakes. Like I don't
like. Was she baking them or was she just buying them?
She was baking them. Like,
was she never baking before?
No, it was. She would bake before, but it was sparingly. So it was like every time I would come home, it'd be a dozen cupcakes waiting for me. I was like, when have I ever eaten this many?
And and not for nothing. Let me just say this: the fact that your significant other was willing to sabotage something that your health, knowing that you're trying to lose weight, doesn't that not almost show to the smallest fraction of how not good of a woman she was for you?
Yeah, I see, and of course, I didn't see it back then. I just thought,
You're like, fuck, I don't
like,
want
what are
no
you doing? This? I don't want this. It's like, why?
Eat the cupcake.
Like, no. I would like literally like throw it in the garbage. I'm like, I'm not eating this. Like, why would I go run 2 miles a day and then come home and pound out 13 cupcakes?
True. I mean,
it was just
just
sad, you know.
That's what it is. All right, let's get into another video, y'all. We'll do. I'm gonna do this one. I don't even know what this one is, but let's do it.
Leaves right next to the basket. Clean up all the beard hair that he leaves in the sink. Pick up the dirty boots that he leaves all over the floor for every day for the rest of my life, rather than never seeing him come through that door ever again. And I know I'm not his mother, but it is my job to serve and take care of my husband. And guess what? He takes care of me. Now, I could complain all day about the fact that my husband leaves all this stuff all over the place and he doesn't pick up after himself, which he does. Sometimes he comes home from a long day and he doesn't have the strength to put his clothes in the basket after a long day. Sometimes the world wears on him so hard that sometimes all he can do is kick off his boots at the front door. And you know what? As a wife, I have two options. I can get really mad about it. I can nag him, I can get upset at him, or I could just serve my husband out of love and respect, because that's what we're called to do as wives. And the verse said, it's better to live on a roof of a house than in a home with a nagging wife. I would rather.
So true. Okay, let me just let's hit a couple points on this video. One, this woman is very aware of who she is, what her job is, and like overall just how humans work. She understands that you are truly in control of your own feelings. What I do to you or do around you or whatever does affect, but it affects the way you choose to affect. She could choose to be mad about something, or she could choose to be happy about it. And what I mean is, you could when somebody comes to you about anything or something you don't like, you can come at them with love or you can come at them with hate. A lot of us come at each other with hate because we're frustrated and we allow the stress to build up, and then we forget that the person they're doing is that this is the person we love.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This is the person we're supposed to be partners with. You know what I mean? This ain't even no relationship love. Let's just say, I'm just gonna put an example. Me and Beans, right? We've been doing this show. We go out and do interviews. There's been plenty of times that I have made mistakes, and there's been plenty of times that he's made mistakes.
Yep.
Both times, the times that we both made mistakes, we both could have came at each other in an aggressive, hateful way, because we know the fact of the matter is it was on me or it was on you.
Yeah.
Right. I could have came at you with some hate, and man, what the fuck, dude? And guess what would have happened? He would have came in defense mode.
Yep.
Right. And we would have been mad at each other.
And the day would have been over.
The day would have been ruined and all that. Instead of taking it as a lesson and saying, all right, man, you know what? We got, you know what I mean? We got to get better. We got to learn. And guess what? Every mistake we've made, we've never made the mistake again, because we realized, damn, I fucked the day up for that. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But we didn't come at each other like that. And in this show we've done, we've made plenty of mistakes.
Oh,
and we probably gonna make a lot more.
Exactly.
But we understood going into it, like, yo, we learning this together. We're not gonna, put hate into this. This is something we want to do.
Exactly.
And that's what you gotta do in relationships. You gotta go into it with love. And once you lose the love and the respect, it's almost over.
Yeah. And on the flip side of that, when somebody like you said, when somebody comes to you, you gotta own it. If you did it.
Yes,
you gotta. Okay, you're right. I'm gonna give you.
Up.
I'm gonna give you an example. We did this interview. We went to interview, and it was a good interview too.
Real good.
And I forgot to hit record. The sound. I forgot to hit the sound.
So I have no sound of this interview, and I'm like,
oh man, I didn't even notice. You noticed it.
I said, yo, did you?
I was like,
you got the sound right? He looked down. And he was like, and I was like, yo. So the whole moment was lost.
I was like, oh my God. I couldn't believe I did that.
It was like one of those pie in your face.
Yeah,
I'm look like a dummy right now.
yeah, and it was. I was like, you know what?
All I could do, and look, and I didn't snap. I was just like, I ain't gonna lie, I felt defeated. He was like, my bad, bro. And I just said, yo, we gotta learn.
I was like, oh, so now every time I got that thing in my head,
He makes sure. So it's one of those things like when you're in a relationship, or a friendship or any type of thing, even when you're like, if you're a boss and you're working beside a coworker, understand we are all human. We all have flaws, so we're all gonna make mistakes. It's how you deal with those. You know, if you come at people with love and respect, I guarantee you they're gonna try to fix the problem. They will make sure they fix the problem if you come in with love and hate.
Exactly.
You know, and this lady, I think she also understands her role as far as servitude. When you're, and this is just, I always go back to all this, man. Friendship, relationships, family, everybody's here to serve each other. That's why God brought us here.
Yeah.
To serve each other.
And I think that's the part that women who say, you know, I'm not a slave or I'm not his mother, they forget the part that, look, when you serve your man, he's also serving you.
Yes.
That's the part they seem to tend to forget.
I think I've seen a video, and a lot of women be saying I don't want to get with a man who hasn't got his stuff together. I want a man who's already been set up. He's got his stuff good and everything. Well, if he's already got everything set up, so you just want to be a leech at that point because you're not serving him. How can you serve him? How can you help him get to the next level?
He's just carrying you.
He's carrying you. You're an anchor to him. Let's not be anchors, y'all. Let's try to make sure that we're bringing something to the table, to a friendship, to a family member, to a relationship.
You ever see? I saw this TikTok where this guy was like, he was talking to this woman. And they're arguing about something. He said, would you ever date a broke man? And she goes, no, I wouldn't. He said, well, in this relationship, you're the broke man. Yeah. And it shut her all the way down. It's like, oh, I never saw it like this. Like it, and he was only trying to help her. I forgot what he was doing, but he was only trying to help her. She was just screwing up, and I always stuck with me.
All right, let's get into another video. It says a woman with this mindset golden.
Women love the ego stroke of like a lot of men still wanting them even while they're in a relationship. But you have to have a certain level of maturation to know that the only person that rings my bells is my man. Y'all don't matter. Everybody loves attention, but women we know that our beauty gets us a lot of like great things. It's embarrassing to your man in your relationship to even acknowledge a man trying to get at you.
See, I don't think a lot of women understand that. Or maybe they do, but they're just in denial. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing for a man to know that you're trying to get attention from another man.
Yeah, 100%.
What's the point of you even being in a relationship with me if you're not looking to get my attention, my affection, and vice versa? You know, men cheat physically. Like when we go out to talk to a girl, we're talking because we're trying to get our nuts drained. A woman does not need to go and have sex with a man. All she's looking for is attention to make her feel like she's wanted by somebody. So when women go out and y'all have y'all little sneaky link talking, just guys you text just to get attention, he says you're cute, he sends like these little heart emojis, guess what? You're cheating. That's what you're doing because you cheat emotionally. You know.
Emotionally, yeah, I had to find out that was a thing too.
That's a real thing, dude.
Yeah,
you know, and you don't got to go ahead and lay down with a man because at the end of the day, you know, sex is something you can get anywhere, anytime. What if he gets sex with you too? That means you went all the way disrespectful. You don't even care about this man no more.
No, you don't. It's tough, and I think women understand that when they're on the receiving end of that, like when women are paying attention to their man, you know, and I always say you ladies gotta walk a mile in a man's shoes. I don't think they would want
to
truly understand what we're talking about.
See, the thing is, men don't get. I mean, I'm not saying we don't get compliments. Average men do not get compliments or treated a certain way because they're a man. Often. Women get treated certain ways because they're women. And let them be pretty, they get treated even more. Like I don't think women realize because they're pretty. The only women who realize this are older women who have lost their beauty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Women get treated like, you ever see how babies get treated? How babies can do no wrong, how they get just, oh my God. He picked, look, where is this? See this right here? Oh my God, he picked this thing up and look how smart he is. He's the best. You know what I mean? They just go over. You don't have to do much to look impressive. And that's kind of how women are when they're very beautiful. They don't have to do much to be treated like they've done something special.
It's that pretty privilege.
Pretty much. Let's get into this video. I really want you to see this video.
And so we went through 3 months of like chicken, where I had
Hold on, let me do this for him again.
No friends in Vegas, no family in Vegas. I just really blurted that out. I did not mean it. I had no intention. I had no job. I had nothing. I had no plans on moving to Vegas. I thought I was going to force this man to propose to me. For 3 months, he was like, do what you got to do. You want to move, move. So the last day I was putting my stuff in the car, he came over and helped me put my stuff in the car. And we putting stuff in the trunk. And I just started crying. I'm like, you really going to let me leave? He looked at me and he said, have a safe trip. Well, after I gave him the ultimatum, he just looked at me in my face and was like, if you feel like you need to move, move. And so we went through 3 months of like chicken, where I hadn't.
So pause. Okay. So pretty much this woman has she tried to do an ultimatum with her boyfriend, saying, you know what, I'm either going to move to Vegas or you're going to marry me. Now, dude kept it 100 with her and was like, you're not about to push me into no marriage, because if that's the case, go move. I know countless guys who have failed at this situation, have let women push them into the relationship.
Ultimatums never work.
Never.
They never.
Think about this. An ultimatum in a relationship or friendship or family, that pretty much is saying, I win, you lose. And no one's happy.
And there needs to be context here. How long was you, like, if they've been together for like,
I don't give a damn 10, if they 15, no stop. I don't care if they've been together for 15 years. If he's the man that you want to be with,
okay,
be with him. The reason, the fact of the matter is, and this is the thing people don't want to take accountability, the fact of the matter is, either he's not the type to ever want to get married, or you're not showing him a reason to be married.
Okay, that's true. I have to agree with that. Because I'm going to tell a story. I know somebody, I have a friend who dated somebody for 6 months. And he told me her and the family was pressuring him to get married. I said, do you want to get married? He said no. I said, then don't get married.
Did he end up getting married?
Yes, he did. It was. I said, it's just that simple. Just don't do it.
Don't do it, dude. You should look. I want everybody and look at me and understand this, fellas. You have one life.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you let someone else control your life if you don't have to?
Exactly. And now, mind you, they're still together to this day.
But is he truly living the life he wanted to live?
As far as I know, yeah. But I was telling him, I was like, the fact that you coming to me.
And let me say this, and I'm not saying, ladies, you might be a great woman, and he might notice that you're a great woman, and some guys are not really ready, and sometimes they got to force their hand to just jump into that water to just, swim in. I'm saying, if he's making you happy, then why rush him marrying you? You know what I mean? Why rush it? If he's making you happy and you're making him happy, why not let him just keep making the man happy? He will eventually realize, like, you know what? She deserves to be my wife. Mm-hmm. She deserves to be a wife. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Like, if you're making me happy to my core, I'm gonna try to do everything I can to make you feel important, to be happy, because I'm like, you know what? This is the person that is my biggest supporter,
Yeah.
my biggest, fan. She's been down for me through thick and thin, even when I didn't have anything.
You know what makes things worse in those situations? Women watching their friends and other women getting married.
Oh my
Getting
God,
married. That
yes.
always does it.
Dude, look, the worst thing you could possibly do, and this goes for men and women, is to look at the next person and judge yourself
Yes.
off of them. You are one of one. What your story is supposed to be is what your story is going to be.
Mhm.
You cannot go and look and say, well, why do they have this and I don't have this? Why are they happy, or why are they? Your happiness might be different than theirs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's different scenario. You
Like
don't
my
know.
mother told me this, and she was being honest. She said, "Look, when it comes to me and your father, don't look at us. Don't look at our relationship, because the relationship we have only works for us."
Exactly.
And I said, "Damn, you're right." Because the reality is, how could my relationship, right, that I have with me and this person work for you when me and this one person are what we do?
Exactly. Y'all two
We
totally different people.
Exactly. The equation ain't the same.
It's not.
You know what I mean?
People don't seem to understand it. And when I've been in arguments and women I'm dealing with say, well, this person said this and this person does that. I said, I don't care nothing about them. They not here.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with us.
And that's where you go when it comes to relationships. Don't bring anybody that you past relationships into your new relationship.
Mhm.
What you did with them is what you did with them. It has nothing to do with me and you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
and be careful who you compare yourself to and who you get advice from, because I've known some people who give bad advice on purpose just to sabotage.
Yeah, misery loves company.
Yes, the relationship.
Okay, I don't know what this is about to be, but let's watch it.
Oh yeah, we talk about this.
If I invited her and didn't ask him about it, he would probably be like,
So are you paying for my food?
yeah, that's fine.
Okay. As long as I get free food.
See, you trying to switch it up. You and your boyfriend was finna go out to eat.
Okay.
You invited her.
Okay.
So your boyfriend was gonna pay for you regardless.
And he gonna pay for her regardless.
Even though you didn't tell him.
Yup.
To be fair, we do get kids meals, so
If you broke, just say that.
So you expect your guy to pay for her even though you didn't tell him she was coming.
My man would, because he's a good man. A good man would.
I'm not saying my boyfriend's not a good man. He probably would pay for her, but I wouldn't expect it out of him.
So say for example, you went out to eat with your guy, right? But you invited your friend without your guy knowing. Now when the bill comes out, do you expect your guy to pay for her too?
Yup.
What you think?
I'm gonna go with no on this one. Sorry.
Okay,
Why not?
Pause for a second. Now, if you notice, the black woman, she pretty much was like, "Yep, my girlfriend is me. She's an extension of me. If I want it, she got it. She want it. He paying for it. No ifs, ands, or buts." That's a woman, and I don't know if it's a birthday sash or a fiance or about to be married sash she got on. That's a woman who don't have respect for her man, because to feel the entitlement that he's got to do something for your friend without even giving him the courtesy of acknowledging that she's gonna be here. So I'll just let you know my friend's coming. Would that be okay? That lets you know, like, she's just gonna try to, like, I don't know. It seems like it's taking advantage of the situation. Whereas the white girl, she was like, "Yo, nah, I wouldn't expect him to do this because that's my friend."
Because that's more reasonable.
Like,
and not expecting him to pay. Now, if you don't expect him to pay and he does, that's a bonus.
but did you see how the black woman snapped her neck when the friend was like, "I'm not gonna just go with what she said because I don't believe that."
Yeah. Yeah.
Clearly, you are on two different pages of how you think how your friendship is.
Because I guarantee if the white woman brought her black friend, her husband, her boyfriend, I'm like, "Yo, don't you ever fucking do that again.
Yeah, he's gonna check her like, what
Yeah,
the
yo,
fuck?
don't you ever do
Or
that
no,
again.
what you mean as far as her expecting him to pay?
Yeah, like
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Beans. How would you feel if your girl brought a girlfriend and she looks for you to pay for you and for her and her girlfriend? How would you take that?
I would pay for it, but after the date is over, she definitely would be getting the earful about it.
Okay.
The way, yo, don't ever do that to me again.
My thing is this: if you want to bring your friend, that's especially let me know which friend it is.
That's
because
the
what
thing.
if I don't like the friend you're bringing?
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Let me know. I mean, I think I'd be more mad at the fact that you just showed up and didn't say nothing.
And even if you let me know, like, hey, my friend Keisha coming to the bar with us, is that cool? Like,
what if he said no? No, I don't want to hear.
Well, for me, I feel like I would be like, okay, well, she ain't coming.
Mm-hmm.
Same way, and this is just real talk. If me and my girl had plans to meet up to go somewhere, and I said, yo, hey, my man Bean's coming with us. Do you care? And she said, yeah, I really don't want him here. I just want to be with me and you. I gotta respect that because
Of
we
course.
already made plans together. Now I would be a little salty because I'd be like, why you can't come? Like, it's not. But if she said no, I just want to spend with me and you, I'd be like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah, but
hey, bro, she tripping.
Yeah, well, I would be a friend of like, I get it. I understand.
See, this is the problem. Men understand.
Yeah, well,
we like, go ahead, do your thing with your girl, bro. Females, on the other hand,
nah. So why can't she come?
No. Not the girlfriend. The friend.
The friend.
The friend. Fellas, understand this. You just created an enemy. If you deny a girl, a friend, to go out with her girlfriend, now you're the controlling man.
Well, my thing is, you want to go out with your girlfriend? Go have a girls' night.
Yeah, but like, you want to go? Yeah, you want to go hang out with her? Go.
I'm gonna be over here.
Because you know why? And my father always like this. He's like, when my mother invites girls, he looks at it as I have another mouth to feed.
Mm-hmm.
I have to pull out more money. Because my mom gonna be like, girl, go, don't worry about it. We got this.
No.
That's how my mom is.
I got this.
My dad be like, you ain't got shit. I'm paying this. What are you talking about? But my mom was like, no, don't do. Your money's no good here. My parents are from the old school.
Mm-hmm.
Where if you invite somebody over or hang out, that you don't pay for nothing. They pay for it.
And that's and I can respect that, but I ain't on that kind of time.
We on young people time. Young people ain't doing that. Look,
how much money you got?
Well, I guess it depends on where we're going. Because if we're talking about the bar, I'm not paying for your drinks. I'll buy one drink for you, one round. That's it. If you are alky, because look, let's get it twisted. There's some women out there who can drink.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. If you send your girlfriend to come hang out with us, you need to tell me what type of time she is. Is she the drinker of the group? Because I'm not about to be like, yo, I got you tonight, and she 10
I would,
drinks in.
I wouldn't have you do that. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get this one here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's tough because there was some of my ex-friends. We didn't get along. We weren't cool. So it was times where, you hang with her. I'm okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna be over here.
Yeah.
I'll excuse myself.
Okay, let's watch this one right here. I know you want to see this one.
You gonna pay for these groceries a week? I don't have enough money. I don't have enough. Put it back. I have to feed my 1-year-old, and you telling me so you can date me, but you can't pay for this stuff. That's what you telling me? Is that what you telling me? See, that's how these guys do, baby. They take you out on dates and don't want to pay for your stuff, and then I got a 1-year-old baby.
Look, I'm on this type of time, and I realized what type of time I'm on because I went on a date with a girl who had a kid. I'm like a lion, dude. Anytime you come to me, them kids gotta get, they gotta go. I'm like, dude, I hate it with a passion having to take care of other people's kids. That's just really what it is. I hate it. I could never date a woman who has kids and take care of their kids. I couldn't. Now, if I had a kid with her, I take care of my kid. I don't mind helping. I'll give you something when I want to give. But you ain't gonna tell me I gotta give to your kids.
And that's crazy. She went to the store. Oh, I ain't got no money. You knew you ain't had enough money. And blindsided this man.
Did you ever have a girl try to go to the store on you while you on a date? I was on a date with a girl and she told me, she was like, yo, can we stop at the Walmart real quick? I gotta get something for my kid. Or it was not for my kid, for my niece. I was like, yeah, sure. And I already knew what the play was. She was trying to get me to buy some shit for her. On her niece and shit. And I was like, I ain't paying for this. I bought myself and I let you get your own separate.
See, I didn't end up at the store. I kept getting the subliminal. Man,
Walmart got a sale.
Walmart got a sale. Or I ain't got no groceries in my house. Or I'm like, oh man, that's messed up. Like that's
I got a full pantry of mine.
Yeah. They don't outright ask me. They try to like say they need something without.
Oh damn! You know what she tried to do? She's talking about school about to start. Damn, my niece and nephew, I gotta stop at the Walmart and get some school supplies.
Okay.
I'm like, you want to go? I'll take you there. We was on the way. I dropped her off. Here you go. Get your stuff. I wasn't paying for shit. She had grabbed some stuff, and then we got she like, oh, you know what? I just need these 2 items. Oh, you do? Just those 2 items? Okay. You had all these other items you didn't want to pay for, but when you saw I wasn't paying it, you was like, I'll just take these 2. I'll get the other items later. Okay.
Fucking it's like, come on, man. Dude. Stop. We gotta stop that.
Let's get back into it.
You don't even want to buy my baby clothes. That's how guys do nowadays. They just date you. $472. Okay, are you gonna be paying today? How are you paying? Yeah, this how it is. Guys be wearing the hottest shoes. Thank you. $200 and $300 worth of shoes and don't even want to pay for the stuff I had to pay for. Yeah, cause
hold on. She had to like he the baby father. Like
these ain't his kids.
It's like this is like what she acted like. She acted like he the father of the child. Oh, you're not gonna buy groceries, but you gonna buy $200 pair of sneakers. Yeah.
It's something for me. I don't think nobody has a problem spending money on themselves. Some people do, but there's nothing wrong with having something you like to splurge a little bit sometimes for yourself or your children.
Mm-hmm.
But somebody else's kids, no, they got to be blood related to me. Sorry.
I've been dating this guy for about maybe 2 to 3 days, and
I know you didn't just say 3 days.
And that's
3 days, and you're asking a man to provide for your kids already. Yo, this is one of those, he hit it already, and she feel like she's entitled to certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, this how they do. But I just went ahead. I'm probably gonna break up with him though, baby, because I ain't got time. Look at it.
Mind you, congratulations to him for being so calm. Mm-hmm. He ain't flip. He ain't tripping. He probably driving like, oh, I'm about to text this other girl.
He can spend $200 to $300 on some Nikes, but he want to help me pay for my baby stuff. So, you know what? I don't have time. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut him off.
Where is the baby's father?
No.
That would have been my response.
Listen,
Where he at?
I'm thinking about my friend. You know who I'm talking about. The entitlement that if you deal with a woman in any form, she feels you should take care of her and her posse, her kids, her sister, her whatever. And I'm like, you ladies kill me with this. You can't just expect that a man, you look so lowly on men. These women look so lowly on men that they look at them as pretty much like cashier's tickets. Just like, oh, if I hang out with you, this is what I should get from you.
Exactly.
And it's like that turns men off. When I know for a fact, like it reminds me of when I go to a strip club and I see women come up to me, but oh, you're so cute, you're so handsome. Shut it. I don't want to hear the lies that you're trying to game me just so you can get a couple dollars from me. Like, just stop. Shake your ass and keep it moving.
As soon as we get out here, I ain't gonna cut no show at Walmart. Matter of fact, you don't even have to push the basket. I can push the basket. I don't need you to push the basket no more. That's right. Put them hands in them pockets. Are you gonna pay for these groceries a week?
She said, "That's right." Put them in, and they wonder why the mouth on this woman. They wonder why men like thank God he's a secure man and he's not flipping out on her. But it looked like he's probably getting to that point where he like, bitch.
2 to 3 days. Come on, man. Come on. What are you talking about?
That's let's see. We're only gonna do like 2 more videos, and then we're gonna call it quits. What video would you like to do?
Let's see.
You get to pick last 2 videos.
How about the one the white dude with that?
This one?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this one. Damn, where is it?
Let's see if it's up there.
Oh,
there
it
it
is.
is.
Let's get it.
This girl on Tinder. We went on 3 dates in 4 days. We kiss. It's cool. That's it. Then I brought it up to Graham. Graham investigates her Instagram, finds a photo with a guy.
And I click this guy's profile, and it had her name as his Instagram bio with a heart.
I FaceTimed her and I was like, hey, what's going on with this? She's like, oh, it's my ex. We broke up. He's inactive on social media. Graham DMs the guy. We call him and say, hey, just letting you know, I went on a date with this girl. What's the deal with you and her? And he's all, that. And he gets all angry. He's all, we've been dating for 2 years. I bought her a car. I gave her thousands of dollars. Yeah. We have been together in a loving relationship. Check this out. Sends me a photo of his wall, just Polaroids of them all on the wall. And he said, thank you so much. This restores my faith in humanity.
Restores and both destroys. Because the fact that someone will go out of their way to give this guy a heads up, it's the bro code. If that's happening, you gotta let the other guy know.
All right. Now, that's a lot to unpack on that one. First off, I've had this. I know this happens more than you think, guys.
Oh, yes.
I can tell y'all from a story when I was probably like 26, 27. I went on a bus party. You know, you have the big party bus. And me and my friend Larry, we went there, and girls, pretty girls all over. Well, on the trip of the party bus, we would just be playing music. This girl he met on the bus, she was grinding on him. She was putting her hands in his pants, letting him suck on her titties, doing all this crazy stuff on this party bus. I'm like, yo. He's like, yo, bro. We in there like swimwear. I already know at the end of this bus, I'm going to a hotel. We about to get it in. I'm like, all right. Bus pulls into the docking area where we about to leave. I say, okay, bro, good luck, man. Go do your thing. The next day, I call him up because I'm like, yo, go ahead and tell me the good news, boy. Go ahead and do your thing. He's like, yo, bro, you're not even going to believe this. So what happened? He said, man, so at the end of the day, when we leaving, I said, hey, let's go ahead and go get a hotel room. She's like, oh, I can't. She's like, why not? You know, she's like, my boyfriend's coming to pick me up. And he just like, what? She said, my boyfriend's coming to pick me up. This dude came and picked this girl up at like 3 or 4:30 in the morning. Pick her up, crust in his eyes, pick her up. She gets in the car, kisses him on the, in the lips. Tongue. Now she been tonguing my man down, doing all this stuff. He gets her Instagram. He gets her digits. He goes on the Instagram or Facebook. This girl is like, the first thing pops up is her and him, the profile picture, her and her boyfriend. Talking about my best friend, my love, my true love, you know what I mean? My one and only. That's her profile. Look, I'm just giving y'all forewarning, fellas. If you see a girl who on Facebook, on Instagram, on social media, publicly showing so much affection of this is my one true love, watch her ass. She's doing some bullshit. That's a facade. She's faking you. She doesn't really think like that. She's just pretending so she can get you off her scent. But the fact was, it let me know and let my man Larry know, these women are delusional. These women can show one thing and then do a whole bunch of other stuff. So it actually made me have no real respect or I guess it would be faith in women.
It's tough because I've gotten with women just because they were mad at their boyfriend.
100% I've done it too. I've had
Or-
guy with women, and while I'm with them, she call her boyfriend
Exactly.
just to spite him.
Oh yeah, and don't let it be. Don't let her boyfriend not like you. Oh, that has happened like half a dozen times. They could just
because they know
my boyfriend was acting like this, so I'm over. I was like, that's why you did that because I
the
know
vindictiveness of a
Yeah.
woman is to an all high, dude. I'm telling you.
and they take satisfaction. I have seen these, and I build these women, and then see them later on, and they still with these dudes. And I see them in the store. I'd be like,
and then look, knowing darn well she just that day or yesterday sucked your dick. Guess what she'll do? She'll see you. Hey, babe, give me a kiss. Kiss him and wink at you, let you know that he's tasting your, you know what I mean? Like shit like that is crazy to me. This is the violations that these women do, dude.
I'm gonna say this: if you're ever in the store with your lady and you see you at why, I kind of like give a little chuckle. Just know
I've been did everything to your girl, dude. That's why you gotta realize sometimes women are. It's just your turn. That's how you gotta look at it. It's just your turn.
Just evil. I'm like, that's why you here.
Now, get on the video. Do you feel he was right? Is that a bro code? Should you, knowing that this girl was trying to get at you, date you, but and I think I really believe the reason he told on the girl was because the girl lied and said this is her ex.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think he did it.
Because most man, if you could, I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking if a girl has a dude and she look, I gotta do, but I just want to do.
I ain't really.
I just want to do this stuff with you, man.
Yeah,
I be like,
I like you that much. I just want
to. I'm like, all right. Sometimes it's just that easy.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Now, what happens if she's doing it with you, right? And then she feels, yo, I like you more. I want to leave him for you.
You better go back to that man. Stop playing games.
It's over for her.
Go back to that
the way
man.
she came, it's over for her.
Yeah. Go back to that man. Stop playing.
All right. We're going to do one last video and then we done for the day, y'all. Let's do this one. We're going to try it. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually in the Woodlands, Texas right now.
Nice. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
3 years ago, I got certified at pharmacy around when I was 17. I didn't really do anything with it. I went to university for a while. I was getting like a business degree. So I have a bachelor's in business. And then I did pharmacy for a little while, for about 3 years, and then got bored. So I was like, let's go see what the military has to offer. Didn't do anything. I did my PICAT about a year ago, got a 90, it goes up to a 99, got a 96. They offered me nuclear physics, and I was like, why the fuck not? So I went there, and now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you ship out pineapples.
Yeah. Why?
Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just like, I made a 96 on this. I did this.
Nah, she heard nuclear physics and he.
No, I'm gonna tell you what it was, and it's so petty. The man, he doesn't have a deep voice.
No, that's true.
He doesn't have a deep voice. He starts rambling off things that don't mean anything to her. The 96 on the test, even though anybody who's in physics understand that's a great grade, and that means you're intelligent. So his intelligence level is unfortunately, sometimes people who are super smart don't have very good personalities.
Mm-hmm.
And people who are super dumb, like this woman right here, clearly don't have the sense to understand you got to work around some of that, differences when they're super smart. And clearly this woman He's not an ugly man.
No.
She wants somebody she can have fun with, and she feels like the physicist cannot be fun to her because it's kind of out her realm.
Books. She thinks books and learning. She won't do that.
Yeah, this motherfucker. If he would say, "Yo, I do karate and I fucking, I break wood over my fucking head," she would be like, "Cool."
I fight every weekend.
Yeah, I fucking I just fucking broke my fucking bone right here because I don't know the name of it because she would have been like, "Oh, that's pretty cool."
And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality.
You felt that quick? You know you didn't have personality?
Yes, I'm really good at reading people.
I'm a nuclear physicist for the Navy.
You're to say that you're good at reading people lets you know a lot of times women cannot pick men for shit. They'll take a man who works at motherfucking Mickey D's because he's just cool, calm. He can talk to the women and make them laugh, versus a dude who's a physicist who's probably like gonna change the world.
Exactly. And probably rich on top of that.
Exactly.
She ain't thinking about the long game.
No, she's young and dumb.
No.
Well, that's our show, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You don't miss none of our videos every Monday and Friday. You know what time it is, man. Hey, I'm your boy Canteen. This is my man Beans.
Hey, y'all have a good weekend.
Hey, Social Norm. It's Friday?
It is Friday.
Go enjoy yourself, man. You know what I mean? Go get a drink on Beans.
What?
That's got to be racist.
Daddy?